In many cultures, physical attractiveness is highly valued. Unattractive or odd people may be disadvantaged in terms of their social desirability, employment opportunity, or marriage ability. It is thus important to be observant of distinguishing physical characteristics that may affect social functioning. Particular attributes that merit attention include body build, posture, facial features, and physical anomalies. How people present themselves is worthy of note. An individual who walks slowly, displays stoop posture, talks slowly, lacks spontaneity, and show minimal changes in facial expression may be depressed, in pain, or over-medicated. Other important factors associated with appearance include hand tremors, facial tics, and constantly shifting posture. These characteristics reflect the presence of an illness or physical problems or tension. During the assessment, an effective social worker will determine whether the anxiety displayed is normative for the given situation or whether it is excessive and might reveal an area for further discussion. Ill health can contribute to depression, irritability, low energy, poor concentration, and a host of other problems. It is therefore important for social workers to routinely consider the client's state of health as they explore these individuals' situations.
As far as a social worker is concerned, the client's state of health is important. One of the first assessment activity is to determine if the client are under medical care and when they last had a medical examination.
A variety of biophysical factors can affect cognitive, behavioral, and emotional functioning in individuals. A history of child malnutrition has been linked to attention deficits, poor social skills, and emotional problems that may continue to affect children even after they become adequately nourished.
Assessment should determine whether the individual's access to care is limited by affordability, availability, and accessibility.
Other important factor of biophysical function is assessing use and abuse of medications, alcohol, and drugs.
Many persons in our society take this alcohol or depend on this alcohol as a way of escapism, and they need these kind of toxic drugs in a slow way or in a very huge amount so that they can escape from many of their mental and social depressions.
Alcohol is another form of legal drug, but its abuse can severely impair health, disrupt or destroy family life, and create serious community problems.
And we should be concerned about this condition, fatty liver. And this fatty liver, if it is not addressed properly, today or tomorrow it is going to end up in cirrhosis, and which is the final stage where you have to suffer, where the sufferings of the family, sufferings of the person and your dear ones is so hectic. As you all know, liver is the most important organ which is detoxifying most of the things, the bad things in our blood. And since the function of this liver is compromised, the detoxification process is really compromised, and which will cause the further damages in other organs in our body. Due to this accumulation of this waste material, there will be the altered sleep rhythm, and which is the first symptom of these toxins affecting the brain, that is hepatic encephalopathy. And then it will also causes the deterioration of the function of the renal system, which is leading to the hepatic renal syndrome.
The social worker should assess problems of alcohol and drug abuse from a systems perspective and identify reciprocal interactions between the individual's use and the actions of his or her family.
As far as the social workers are concerned, when you're dealing with a man who has consumed alcohol or who has alcoholic problems, the thing you have to identify is whether he is alcohol dependent or whether he is using alcohol in an abusive amount, and whether he is alcohol addict. The alcohol addicts, usually the symptoms which help us to detect the alcohol addicts are considered as cage questions. CAGE, that's a cage question. C4, whether the person has the craving to take the alcohol whenever he is free. I mean, whenever he is doing something, if he has an intense craving to take the alcohol, that's the first question. That's a C. A is annoying, whether anybody has told this person as to stop the drug, stop taking alcohol, or whether he is annoying to those persons. And G is guilt, whether this person has ever felt the feeling of guilt in his life due to taking alcohol, due to might be some family reasons or social commitments and all. And the next is E4, the early morning dose. And such a person who is alcohol addict will be settled, will have the alcohol withdrawal symptoms or alcohol dependent symptoms like shivering of the fingers, and he will be sleeplessness, and he will be so much annoyed and all. And all those symptoms will be controlled only if he is able to take an early morning dose of alcohol. You should be able to identify the alcohol addicts with these questions.
Thus, a biophysical functioning is a comprehensive form of assessment which plays a major role in interpersonal system. And above all, remember, social work is the art of listening and the science of hope.